Welcome back to another episode of Fandom and Flavor. We on episode 19?
19. 19,
man. Yeah, man. We get this thing back rolling. I think we missed a couple of weeks, but
yeah,
we're back on it. Another episode. Got a few things to talk about today. I mean, things been kind of slow anyway, but before we get started, I'm Zach, and this is Aaron.
Yep.
We got another episode coming to you guys. Like I said, we got a few things to talk about. It's been slow period. You know, with sports.
It has.
Sports kind of, better start ramping up with football coming on. I mean, we on our first preseason game just completed.
Going to the second week.
Yep. So we should have some things to talk about at the end of the preseason, so we can really get into it. But that's down the line. We got a few other things to talk about today. So Aaron, we leading off.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
No, man, let's get into it, man. Let's lead off with what happened. 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it's been 2 weeks now since the last movie to come out, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. It was definitely a must go see. I mean, everybody went to go see it. Definitely went to go see that movie. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that movie. We're gonna get into the rankings of where we rank this Spider-Man at. But I think it's one of the ones for sure. It's definitely one of the ones. But I think definitely the director did a great job on this movie, and it bring out the real true Spider-Man, the good feel, the comic book feel, the cartoon feel for it, and he definitely did a good job. Dustin Creighton, yeah, he definitely did a good job on it.
So what you give it?
We've been talking about this. We've been talking about this off camera. I give it. After rewatching it again, I give it a 10. I ain't gonna lie. I give it a 10.
Now you hold on. Don't,
yeah. After rewatching it. When I first gave it 9.5. 9.5.
What made you give it the 0.5? The additional 0.5?
The additional 0.5? Because it was still the best one, and I always said there's no 10 movies really. I still stand with that. It's definitely within this 9.5, 10 range of movies, but it definitely was a good one. It was just a all around good story, action. Even had definitely emotions into it, so it was definitely good. So that's why I give it a 9.5 out of 10. It was good pacing too. And, it's being a true fan of the Marvel and Spider-Man, and just to actually see him be actual Spider-Man, but his growth throughout all the other 3 movies all the other movies he's been in, it was just definitely a good feel to see him actually become like the true adult, Spider-Man. You could see that transition for him. Like he's doing stuff on his own.
True. I immediately said after the movie, I said it's a 10. I immediately said that. I didn't even hesitate. I was like, I mean, I had no complaints. I know people had complaints about everybody's going to nitpick about certain things, but for me, it felt like a comic book Spider-Man movie. He was Spider-Man majority of the movie. He had a suit on majority of the movie. It wasn't and yeah, he had some aspects of Peter Parker, but he was dealing with Peter Parker things, but as Spider-Man this time around.
Yeah.
I felt like that. And I felt like he was really, vested into that career then, so like he's not a little kid no more, man. He a grown man doing grown man work, and so I like that, and so I just enjoyed that movie. I like I said, I had no gripes, I had no complaints about the movie. That's why I was like everything I asked for in the movie, I got it. Like you said, you got emotion, you got action, you got comedy. I mean, like I said, like you said, the pacing was good. They had a pretty good villain. So I just couldn't ask for too much more
for a Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good one. I think, by the rankings of their, how much money they made so far, they already crossed $2 billion. Like people definitely like this movie. Like it's just definitely a higher.
It's one of those ones,
movie.
Man. It's I think it's a tad bit better than No Way Home. Because I think No Way Home was close to a 10, but I think this one's just a little bit better. Because like I think the action sets and things were just a little bit better. Plus, like I said, plus he still had that more dynamic of I don't know, maybe because he was by himself in this one, like really by himself. I don't know, it kind of gave a different sense. Because like the other one's like he had his friends with him, and especially in No Way Home, he was working with his friends in that one. So but but that was good. But
I think this is the biggest thing. It's just like you just saw his growth, like that transition from high school. Then he missed 4 years of college, so he really like it's a true adult. It's like, but he been doing that for those 4 years while they was in college. Like that was his main thing. So he's gotten better and gotten good at being Spider-Man throughout the world. So I mean throughout the city. So that's the biggest aspect because like he took down the Hand, took down some other Tombstone. He took down some other villains, Boomerang, some other Tarantula. Yeah, so like he took down a whole bunch of people and stuff like that, and especially the Hand. That's a crazy thing to say, like taking down that organization group. That's crazy. So
yeah, I mean he's just that good. He's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean you guys, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like that growth from it. But
yeah, it's definitely I like that. I like that montage they did in the beginning of the movie, like you said, with all the villains that he's taking down. So, but yeah, 4 years of he graduated in superhero school, university.
Damn, yeah.
We took it hard knocks. So it's gonna be interesting to see the next one, how they where his character goes from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely curious to see. It's definitely gonna be good. Hopefully,
it's gonna be crazy for we'll get into it.
Especially with the other Avenger movies coming. But before we move on, man, or not before we move on, let's rank what we think the rank is, where this movie stacks against the rest of the live action Spider movies. So, because as you see, we got Tom Holland.
Yep.
We got Andrew Garfield and the OG Tobey Maguire.
Yep.
So all right, so we went on in the show you our rankings.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So both of us had Spider-Man 3 as the worst of the bunch.
That is true. We did have that as a bunch.
Then we went to Amazing Spider-Man 2. So we both agreed on that one. Yeah. So this is where we start to differ right here. So from right here, I'm gonna let you lead, Aaron. So Spider-Man Far From Home, why did you give it number 7?
I think it was good, but it was okay. It's not. I don't feel like that's like that movie. Like I gotta watch it, but just to get through it to get to the next movie. It's kind of like it felt like that. It wasn't bad though, but it's still a good watch to see. But it's not. It's nowhere near the other ones. I should say that. Okay. It's just nowhere near the other ones. I think.
Okay. So in my defense, I looked at it like you had the Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm like, because I'm like, that's what the bracket is. That I'm like, to me, I'd rather see Spider-Man Far From Home than Amazing Spider-Man. That's just me. So that's what I basically, I was like, because I have not went back and seen Amazing Spider-Man in I don't know how long, but I have went back recently, saw Far From Home because I enjoyed it a little more. I have no reason to go back and watch Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know. Andrew Garfield I like him as Spider-Man. Like I loved him in No Way Home. But I don't know.
I'm looking at the list now. I still kind of I'm mixing up. I want to switch some, but So then, here talking about it.
So then we go to Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man from, like I said, those are two that we swapped.
Yeah.
So we swapped, and then we swapped the next. We swapped the next one too. So you had Spider-Man number 4 and Spider-Man, and I had Spider-Man at number 5. So I'll go first. Spider-Man. So I put.
Yeah. You put for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man. Those two, I went back and watched Spider-Man. Tobey
Maguire.
The Tobey Maguire one, and I was like, looking at it now and comparing to Homecoming, I'm like, it just felt a little cheesy. The acting was a little cheesy. The set pieces a little cheesy. It's still a good movie especially for what it's time. But looking at it and comparing it to Homecoming, like I'd rather watch Homecoming than Spider-Man 1. You get what I'm saying? But I think you can't go wrong with either one. I mean, I don't know why you say
I chose that Spider-Man because that's the start of making the movies with Spider-Man. Like it was just, I think it's still a good classic to watch. I think It's a good one, and I mean, it was a toss up between those two, Spider-Man: Homecoming and Spider-Man. But I think just being like the original, like just being that the first one and how well it was, with that animation and all that stuff, I think that was the quality. That was like, well, that's pretty good. And then we base it off those first two, really, in the sense of like how it's moving, especially Spider-Man 2. But I don't want to jump ahead, but yeah, Spider-Man and Spider-Man: Homecoming, they're tied to me, honestly. They're tied to me, but I put the Spider-Man 4 because it's just nostalgia and it's an OG.
Yeah, and I mean, I agree. I mean, I grew like 'cause you. First of all, you grew up. That was your Spider-Man
Watching.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yep.
that's what you would love to see was.
Mm-hmm.
You had a whole room painted Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Did.
So
Yep.
based off that movie. So
yeah, I did.
Yeah, based off Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, this first one. So I think I agree with you in that sense of nostalgia, but as far as like I've definitely seen Spider-Man more times than I can count. I've seen that movie so many times. It is a classic. It is a classic, but like I said, I think Homecoming is just a little tad bit better to me. So our next three, we pretty much we got our identical.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, I can let you go ahead, Aaron. So why you put those three in that order?
I mean, Spider-Man. Okay, well, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Obviously, let me start with Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was just good. I mean, it was very good. The action sequence, the story. Him being Spider-Man and balancing out being Peter Parker, that was a good one. The villain, that was a good villain. Like that was good. And like, still the best scene was him on that train fighting scene. That's always gonna be hard to see. But yeah, that was a good Spider-Man. That was a good one. I think that was for movies. That was the bar to meet. Try to exceed over, because that was a bar to meet, and it's still like even after Tobey Maguire, and then it still didn't pass that Spider-Man 2 bar until now. Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which leads into No Way Home, because No Way Home got to bring all three Spider-Mans, and like that was cool. They brought all the villains.
Yeah.
It had everything. The story was good, action, the emotion. Maydon, that was crazy. Yeah. And then get the three Spider-Mans that come in and help, and that was cool. I mean, but Brand New Day was just everything you asked for Spider-Man.
So then that leads me to my point. One of my points is I'm like, so right now I don't want to say we have recency bias because we just recently saw Spider-Man: Brand New Day, but I think as we give time, maybe our list will change, our rankings will change. But right now, I agree. I think Spider-Man: Brand New Day is at number one, and like you said, No Way Home is just everything. That was just that's easily like was number one at one point.
Yeah,
like, but Brand New Day came out and just I think it just a little bit better. But
yeah,
No Way Home was good. I think that really set No Way Home. I mean, Brand New Day apart from No Way Home. I just like I said, just the action in it. And then him swinging around the city and getting that view, and it just felt like I don't know. He just felt like Spider-Man. But
yeah.
No Way Home was just a good story. It was just a good movie. Like, you got all three Spider-Mans, like you said, you got all the villains. It was just good. And then Spider-Man 2, like you said, that was just... I remember when that movie first came out, I mean, I was like dying. Like, Jay and I was like, we got to go see this movie. Like, they just kept talking about Spider-Man 2. Like, this movie's so good. This movie's... I'm like, man, I want to see this movie. I don't think we ever got a chance to go to the movies to see it. I don't think nobody would take us. But we had to wait till it came out on DVD, but... Yeah, when we saw it. So, but it was definitely a classic. But
it was
overall, man. These Spider-Man rankings, man. These Spider-Man, they headed in the good direction.
Yeah, they are. I mean, even going through all these lists, man. People got the fans of being Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and that's what made it so much better. Like, you brought all three worlds came together in that one, the Spider-Man No Way Home, because that jump was just like you said, the action was just what was missing. It was just missing that. If it had the action sequence like Brand New Day, that would definitely be the number one.
Well, easily.
Spider-Man No Way Home would definitely be number one if the action sequence and the way, like you said, swinging through the city, it just felt like it was like it wasn't open world. Brand New Day felt more open world, like him going swinging through different places. Well, it was just showing that little aspect. It felt like a
video. It felt like the Spider-Man video game.
It did. I'm like,
and they nailed it with Insomniac Spider-Man like 1 and 2. They nailed it with the Spider-Man games. And like those games are definitively like the Best Spider-Man games. Easy.
They
I
are.
mean, but let me say this: Spider-Man 2, when that game came out on PS2,
that was a
yo,
different. That was a
that was a
different.
game. That was a game
Yeah,
changer right there, man. That was a
yeah.
good
I remember
game. But
playing it.
yeah, I played the crap out of that game. That joint was good.
Yeah,
That
that
was good.
because. yeah, that was a yeah. See, but Spider-Man 2 was the bar. That was the bar to meet.
For everything, the
For
video
everything.
games,
Yeah,
movies, anything superhero related, Spider-Man 2 was
it was a bar.
yeah, it was. Man, but let's get on to one more thing, one more topic. So we're gonna head over to this Marvel. Since we still in that Spider-Man realm, we're gonna stay over here, but we're gonna go to Marvel. But they just recently had the D23.
Yep.
And we're not gonna focus on all of Disney's Expo. We're gonna just focus on Marvel today. We're gonna stay on Marvel, but we will get into that to the more of the other things because we want to get into talking about what some of those things that we want to we're interested in seeing. But man, well, Aaron, let's go ahead and start it. What you think about the X-Men cast?
It's not fully out yet, and not all the characters, but the characters they did announce. I mean, I can't be mad at it. I mean, I think each one has their chance to shine because I mean, a lot of them don't have a lot of film on like a lot of a catalog on themselves like that anyway. So, again, the X-Men it's a young cast, and they new. Hey, they could set a name for themselves. So
Yeah.
I don't have too much to say or hate about this. So I'm ready to see
I agree with you. I agree with you. So far, I like the cast. I think I like Sadie Sink. We everybody know her from Stranger Things, yep. And so she got her. So she kind of, and then like the individual, the young lady's playing Rogue.
Rogue.
She's from the movie Obsession.
Yeah, the
and
latest
then
one.
Then the lady from playing Emma Frost. I can't remember what movie.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. That's what it was. Ready or Not. That was another. So Ready or Not 1 and 2. And then now this young lady, this one's playing Storm. She's now she's really unknown. She's come from Broadway, so she's more like theater. So that's gonna be interesting to see her making that transition. I think she was in one short story kind of thing or whatever. But yeah, I think this is definitely her first feature film, and she's stepping into a whole new world. But you coming into a superhero world, like
to really start your career at Marvel.
Yeah,
I mean, she started at Broadway, but get your film.
It's a huge commitment. But I'm like, hopefully it doesn't typecast her into, just a superhero kind of thing. Yeah, this is the only thing. But I mean, you could there's a lot more things you can do worse than do the X-Men and be in the Marvel universe because I'm like, job security.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing.
And you get paid well if your movie do well.
Exactly. But to step in, people work hard to, try to get these roles for, especially playing a superhero. That's a big world, and you got this role, based off your work that from Broadway and not a lot of film work, a lot of films that you have, and hey, that's good for her. That's a great start. So
I'm happy for her, and I like the casting. I like her. She's pretty. I mean, all the ladies look nice, man. And then we got Kit. What's that?
Kit Connor. I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I know you didn't say it was about a long walk, but we know that one.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was, but
I don't know. And then the guy that's playing Charles Xavier, Professor X. I don't know who he is, but we know who Adam Driver is. Everybody kind of from Star Wars. So him and Sadie Sink are pretty much the biggest stars on this list so far.
Yeah, right now.
Well,
today,
because everybody else had like a movie or so, but. Sadie Sink had several because she was like I said, she's been on a lot of Netflix stuff. Like she pretty much, I think she had like a Netflix contract or something because she was in Stranger Things, she was in Fear Street, and she was in Eli. That it was a scary movie.
Scary movie, yeah.
But she's been, like I said, she's been in several movies, but
still small catalog for all of them.
Yeah. With the X-Men casting, it lead us right into Avengers Doomsday. And Avengers Secret Wars, because so what you think? Like they just released another trailer,
They still didn't show too much. It just showed a little
Yeah.
action. Showed a
Yeah.
little what Doctor Doom power is about, and that's kind of just that's all it was to get you
Yeah, I'm a
really
little
just hyped
teased,
for.
but I'm like,
Yeah,
man, he looks super strong. I'm like, that's one thing I
yeah,
am liking.
yeah,
I'm so curious. I am so ready to see this movie to see what happened, because he's like, what
yeah.
did you do, Victor? What did you do? So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, so what did he do? What did Victor do?
You done.
So I'm ready to
You
find out.
done,
I'll
man.
find. I know some people kind of have kind of been disappointed with Marvel lately, with some of the misses in the movies. But I'm thinking they better catch their stride again. I think we saw with Brand New Day. I think that was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not good. That was a great movie. Now I think Avengers Doomsday is gonna be solid, be a great movie too. So I think they're gonna get back. I think they're gonna get back with some hits again, man. Get
I
back
mean,
on,
yeah, yeah.
get back in line. Because I mean, they have some weak points, but
Yeah, they
yeah,
did had their ups and downs, But I think, yeah, like you said, I think this kind of resets a little bit, kind of like I want to say a soft, maybe a soft reboot, because them announcing a young X-Men cast, it kind of only leads you to question: do the X-Men live in this Doomsday movie or Secret Wars movie?
yeah,
Where the X-Men that they're going to see. Obviously, there's multiple universes, but the X-Men that we're going to see on screen, did they even get to live? But
oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. Well, we definitely know they, Patrick
So
Stewart and then playing Magneto and Professor X.
yeah,
They can't do that
I'm pretty
forever.
sure they want to have this cast wrapped up pretty soon, because I know Secret Wars is about to start filming. I think,
Yeah.
right? It's about to start filming soon, so I'm pretty sure they want these X-Men to be in the movie, or they at least do one of them post-credit scenes or something. You know how they be doing. Or I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I feel like they're gonna have some kind of role in Secret Wars. So I think that's why. And I'm like, I think that's where they headed. They're gonna be X-Men's gonna be the the
That's the
staple
focal
for the
point.
next
Yeah.
for the next thing. And I think that's good, because X-Men has some great characters. And then you continue to have
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man. You continue to sprinkle in some other heroes that you want to bring in going forward. Because
Mm-hmm.
once they recast Wolverine, that's a beast upon itself too. Because everybody love Wolverine,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
man
They do.
he got a freaking standalone game right now coming from Insomniac.
Nah, I'm ready for that too. Ready to play
Yeah,
that.
that would
That's
have
gonna be
been cool,
crazy.
like X-Men game, like X-Men Marvel game. That would have been crazy.
They have Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like something like a story based. Like I don't know how they
Yeah,
would do it, but it'd be interesting to see how they would do it.
I think
But
that would be tough to do. It'd be hard
me
to
too.
do.
Yeah, it probably might
Yeah,
be. You might be right. But and then last thing before we leave this Marvel, we got Vision Quest. Now
it's gonna
I
be
don't know
interesting.
how do you feel about it? Because like it's a
I,
trilogy supposedly, so it's a culmination of from WandaVision to Agatha All Alone, right? To
yeah,
Vision Quest. So I think it's
I
gonna complete the whole thing, the whole whole
I'm
storyline.
I'm interested in it. Like I'm ready to see it because I just want to know what this all gonna like. It's a good watch. Like I think taking out of the Marvel trying how to connect, that was like a big thing. They introduced the show WandaVision, that was
Mm-hmm.
a big thing. Like, how's it gonna work? I think they put a lot of focus and it was something different. So
Yeah.
something new from Marvel. So, but you take that out of just like trying to connect it to the world, like into the Marvel world, and just watch it as a show. It was a good show to watch. I think it was a solid show to watch. And it's the same thing with Agatha.
All
I
Alone.
think that was
Yeah.
that was a good show to watch. And I think this one's gonna be due. I mean, it's the same thing, a good show to watch. I think I don't know how it's gonna connect with anything else. It may just be his own sort of storyline and just about his world. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I know the
I'm
acting's gonna
invested in
be
watching.
top tier
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Getting those two. Yeah.
So
So it's gonna be
I'm
good.
curious.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm definitely gonna watch it, like you said. I've been invested in the storyline this long. I've already watched WandaVision, Agatha all along, so I'm gonna finish watching Vision Quest, and it does look interesting, and I am curious to see. Like you said, I do agree with you. I think that was one of the things that was hurting them. They were trying to connect it to the like I said, the bigger Marvel cinematic universe, but now they kind of focus on these small stories, small character driven stories. That's why I was kind of upset that they kind of canceled Wonder Man, because I think
Yeah.
it was such a unique show, but and like it was a superhero show, but it really wasn't, and it just it leaned into that aspect, and I like that. It was just a good show.
It was a
Like
good watch.
it was just great acting. So it was like
Yeah.
you didn't have to know it was a superhero show, and you be like, oh, I didn't even know it was a superhero show because it was just well done, I think. And I don't know why they decided to cancel that.
Hopefully it cancel and turn into a movie, maybe. I don't know. But I mean, who knows? I mean, hopefully they can just continue to have the character within movies. If they're gonna cancel it, have it within the other movies, and that's all I would like to see.
I mean, yeah. I think that's one thing that Brand New Day did, I think, well, was having Punisher in there.
Yeah,
Having
Punisher, Hulk.
having having a semi smaller character.
Mm-hmm.
Punisher, because I think the next set of movies, like, they definitely need to have the smaller level characters too from the shows. Like just having little, cameos. I think that was just nice, or just helping out, because sometimes I'm like, the big superheroes, like they protecting the city, but I'm like, where the small ones at too?
Yeah,
They should be out there doing something too. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget about the little guy.
Right. Yeah. Especially like you said, adding Punisher, them adding, eventually when they add Daredevil into it, that was a good one. Yeah, like you said, there's some other shows that's out there, and they, like you said, they need to incorporate them.
Yeah.
They need to incorporate them. Yeah, I read it. Hopefully they will. Hopefully that is the next trend. That's the next thing they do continuously to do. But
true. Well, man, let's see. What the next one? We're going to sports.
We'll move to sports.
Yeah, I know we jumped around, but yeah, this is we had to talk about this today. We had to talk about, because actually it was some more stuff that came out today.
Yeah, some more news came out today about this transaction.
Yeah, so the Lakers sold for $12.5 billion, which is the largest sale in sports history, which is crazy because they just sold it for $10 billion.
It is.
What a year and a half ago almost?
Not even
to
Mark
Walters.
A year.
I think they said like 14 months. 12. It's almost like they completed the sale like 9 months ago though.
Yeah, that's what happened. So well, I guess that's insane.
So that's crazy. So he just bought the team and then flipped it like it was some clothes, some shoes or something.
I ain't lying.
Like he
bought them from retail.
Yeah, he bought them from retail and resold it for $2.5 billion extra. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I know they speculation that he's in some hot water.
He is. He in some mess.
What is it again? He's doing some like, it was something with loans and stuff.
Yeah, he's basically in debt. That's all I can say in a sense. Smaller, and without going in deep details and knowing a lot about it, but yeah, he basically owns some money.
So Bob Iger and Josh
I can't say his last name. I don't even know.
I forgot his name. You got I want to say Kushner, Josh Kushner.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So you got Bob Iger and Josh Kushner that bought the team for $12.5 billion, because they were trying to buy the team in Las Vegas, but they end up pivoting and buying this team because Mark Walters, like we said, he in hot water. And I know he was looking to make some money, so quick buck. He said, "Let me flip the Lakers because somebody bought the Lakers."
Right, he ain't had it long enough to really feel like want to hold on to it. He ain't made it. He ain't spent a lot of time. So,
but with this sale though, this triggered something else that happened today, which came out.
Yep. About Jeannie Buss and the Buss family selling the percentage back to Bob Iger and Josh Kushner. And so Josh Kushner, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But more reports coming out saying that Jeannie Buss was the only one that didn't want to sign to get rid of it. But the whole Buss family, the rest of the Buss family, where her brothers signed off on it, and all they needed was 5 votes or something.
So they did say. So they said that because they said they didn't know Jeannie wanted to or not. I know Trevor Lane was talking about it on Lakers Nation.
Yeah, Sean just came and reported that that she was
against that.
Yeah, she was against it, and that her people are trying to get it tonight to convince them not to sell the team, not to sell the percentage of the ownership.
That's done. It's done.
Yeah, it's over.
Everybody voted against her.
Yeah, it's already especially her history with her brothers suing them and then firing and suing them like that. So yeah, that's junk gone. They ain't got it no more.
Yeah, it's
It's
done.
gone.
It's done, and I know their father probably hated that. Like this, you knew it was gonna happen. Like eventually, it always get ugly like that. When you don't have a parent successor that's gonna run the business, and
Yeah.
then like they didn't have the success that their father had with it, and Jenny was trying to come in, but she really didn't know. They said she had a business sense and all that stuff, but she really didn't know how to run no team. She didn't put the right people in place.
Hmm.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, LeBron came and saved them. Really, to be honest with you,
That is true. That is
he
true.
can't because he's like that organization. This organization was floundering. He probably would have sold it sooner, to be real with you. But because LeBron came, they was able to Magic Johnson. She turned to Magic Johnson, and Magic Johnson was able to talk to LeBron
LeBron.
and got LeBron to come. It bought us some time, and they got a 12.5 evaluation on the team. So
Yeah.
I mean, just cut the losses because I'm like, she was never gonna run that team properly. Like not with, and then they had the funds to really invest in it to make it better because they keep up
That's
with the
true.
rest of the NBA. You need some actual capital. They didn't have enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they were spending too much money. Like that's true. Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, they didn't have enough money, and then, like you said, she wasn't doing a good job. Yeah, till Bron came. I mean, they drafted those young guys, but they need a star. I mean, Lakers are all about having stars on the team, so they needed that one big star, and they got LeBron James. That's still playing to the game on really life. So because they won the championship, and then yeah, you still have some up and down seasons, but
Man, so
yeah,
you got LeBron, which revitalized the team. Then you was
yeah,
able to get AD because of LeBron. Then you were able to win
LeBron,
the
yeah,
championship, and
yep,
then from there you was able to parlay AD into Luka Doncic.
yeah,
So it's just like, and then so now you got the train move. So now they was able to pivot from LeBron and AD that team, and now they got Luka and Austin. So like I
Austin
said, it's the
Reeves,
gift
yeah,
that keeps on giving. LeBron, maybe LeBron, people hate LeBron or whatever, but he did him
yeah,
a solid. He did him a solid, and I mean it was only fair that the Lakers look out for him too. So I mean they vice versa. It was a good business deal for both of them.
mm-hmm,
So,
yeah.
but it's unfortunate it had to end this way with the Buss family. Like they done.
Yeah, yeah. I bet she didn't probably see that coming. With Mark Walters selling the team again, she probably did not see that. So, hey, it's a
Yeah, because
business
she the
at
one
the
that
day.
convinced them to sell it.
Mm-hmm. And she wanted to keep percentage of it, so she just wanted to keep the percentage of it, be the governor of the team.
I
But
mean that sucks, but she had no
yeah,
pool because it was in the bylaws that her brothers and sisters voted against it.
folded.
She got to give it up. Dad, boy, she
Mm-hmm.
tried to convince them. She ain't gonna convince them. They made their mind up.
It's
But
done.
at this point, it's like, do you even look at it like that? Do you be like, man, let me just worry about my family? Like, let me get my family back. You know what I mean? The team put a rift in our family. I mean, maybe don't look like that. Look at it like that because everybody's family is different. But you like,
Yeah.
man, this team put a big old wedge in our family. They always say, it's hard to mix business and pleasure or
Mm-hmm.
business with family too. Boy, it get messy sometimes.
It does. It does. I mean, but if they do, I mean, if she don't get it back, I mean, she still had $12.5 billion. Her daddy
Well,
bought it for 18 million or something like
yeah,
that.
whatever percentage they get, they definitely gonna make that money.
They good. They is
Yeah.
straight. Shoot, had it for this long and selling for
So
12.5.
what's because they had like I think they had like 17 point something percent of ownership in the team, right?
She did, yeah.
So like what's that of the 12.5 billion?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I ain't
but
ready to do all that, man.
yeah, we ain't doing it right. But like you said, she's making some good money. But man, it's gonna be this year. There's a lot of stuff going on in the NBA. We got the news about Kawhi. They say
Yeah,
they didn't find anything about him.
they
I
ain't
didn't make a
find
slide for
anything.
that, but they didn't find it after all that investigating.
All that, yep.
Hopefully the trades can get done. We can finally get some transactions to complete the rest of the free agency, the off
Mm-hmm.
season. Cause like Kawhi can finally they complete that trade, right?
Yep.
And then Jonathan Minnie can pick his team, and Peyton Watson
I
can do
gave
what he
up.
need to do. And
What
all
boys
that
look
stuff. I'm
all
like,
that.
I know. I'm just saying, like Jonathan,
They take it forever.
it is. I'm like, man, they just need to pick a team. Like, why we waiting on Jonathan Minnie for? But Yeah. But
Jonathan Mingo
man,
and Payne Watson. So I don't
yes,
know what they just go here. Let's wrap it up. Hey, everybody else that's free agents, they know what they're gonna sign at.
true, exactly.
They don't the
I mean,
last like top recruits left or
I don't even
something.
know what Jonathan Kaminga doing though, because it's like ain't no money there for him now. Like they can't even. A lot of people can't even
Can't
sign
sign them.
these resign the restricted free agents.
Yeah,
So Jalen Duren and Peyton Watson still waiting to get signed.
yeah. Pistons got the money for him. Well, they just don't want to pay him that much.
They gonna pay, like you said, they gonna pay him. They
They'll
just
pay
wait. They
him for
doing this. They
yeah.
gonna see where they're gonna see where they fall in, but they have no
Basically,
choice. They have no choice.
because
Well, I mean,
yeah, they already
unless
said
they
they gonna
trade
match
them.
it. Nah, I mean, maybe
If somebody wows him with a deal, but I doubt it because he had such a bad playoff performance.
who will be the? I don't know. I don't know who will be the team.
That's why it'd be a
That's
surprise
too much.
if somebody trade for him. It'd be a surprise if they do.
I've probably the Magic ain't got no good deal. I would say the Magic could go get him. They could trade for him.
Wendell Carter outplayed him.
He did.
So I don't know why you would trade for him when you just got played by your dude. So I don't know where he would go. I don't know where he'll fit in. To be honest with you, he might be all right on the Celtics. Celtics need a big.
Celtics do need a big, and he. I don't know.
I don't know what kind of deal. They got dominated by Joel Embiid, and they didn't address that. They didn't address that in the offseason. They ain't got a big.
They
got plenty. They got plenty of first round picks and stuff. They can trade for him. They just got first round picks for Jaylen Brown.
I know they can.
So I mean, if that's what they want to do, but I digress. We digress. We're gonna finish this up. Let's go to the last topic, little bro.
Yeah,
man. We got to pay respect to one of the greats, man.
Yeah, man. Russell Westbrook, man.
Man.
Hey, he a legend. I mean, he's one of them. I mean, you can ask for a point guard that plays hard, that does everything. You know, he does all the little dirty work and stuff like that. He's athletic. I mean, he had a good career. I mean, Mr. Triple Double.
He had an excellent career. I mean, you see some of the stats I put down there, like some of the achievements, man.
Yeah,
like, man, he was an MVP, 9-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Like first team, second team, third team, scoring champ, and then he averaged them triple doubles. I don't know how many seasons. I think he did for like 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, something like that.
Man, average a triple double. Like the big O.
What is height? 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4", but he was super athletic, man.
Athletic.
He, like you said, he played hard. I wasn't the hugest Russ fan because I don't know, aesthetically he wasn't the most appealing to me. But I respected him because he did play hard. They always had they were good. He was good when he was with Kevin Durant and James Harden that year, and from then on, like he still was good. Like it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate the back end of his career he had to kind of bounce around, and he got kind of belittled a little bit because of what happened with the Lakers, but. I think overall he still had a heck of a career.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate he couldn't win a championship.
Yeah, he falls in that category. All of them. Charles Barkley. I still, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, him. It's still a whole bunch of them that won the championship. That's good. That's great.
It's a team sport, man. At the end of the day, it's still a team sport. You got to have the best team to win the championship.
Yep, you do. You definitely do. I mean. He, like I said, he had a couple chances when he had KD.
They messed it up. KD messed it up because I'm like, the OKC did them a disservice. They let James Harden go, right?
That's the worst mistake.
That was because they had a window right there to win championships. Then they had another window where it was Russ and KD. They against not OKC, but the Warriors. I think they had a legit chance. Yeah, they could have came back next year, but Kevin Durant decided to join the Warriors, and that just ruined that, closed that window. And then I know Russ went down to Houston with James Harden, but that really was never a real window at that point.
Nah, they were good. They were just exciting to watch, but they wasn't. They wasn't the ones like to. Yeah. The team wasn't constructed to win that year. They played small ball that year.
Yeah, and then from that point on, he pretty much bounced around the Wizards, Lakers, Denver, Kings.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's just like, but like I said, man, congrats to him for an excellent career though. He definitely was a joy to watch at times, man. To see how hard he played. So
Yeah, he was.
he gonna be missed, man. They all gonna start retiring soon. All the old heads. So we got the
There
new Bucks
is.
coming up, but you
It's coming
got
soon.
KD, Steph, LeBron. There's a lot of them. James Harden, all of them
James
gonna be
Harden.
retiring
Yep.
soon. So
It's
you
coming
gotta
to an end
enjoy it
for
while you
this.
can, man. Everybody.
Exactly. It'd be so weird to actually see that like that. I mean, I grew up watching, all these guys playing, all them the ones that's about to retire now. So
Yeah.
it's crazy to see and like that they're done. Like it's calling it
Yeah.
quit. So
Yeah.
yeah. Like I was glad I was happy that I got to see Russ now
Oh yeah, you
when they
got
played
to
with the
play.
Lakers. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
Hornets. Yeah, so just to say I got to see a Hall of Famer play. That's still
that's
Carmelo too.
cool. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
it's good
good.
to
Yeah,
see.
both of them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is. It
Like I
was
said, it's unfortunate, but man, he deserves his flowers, man. One of the legends, man. He
Yeah,
gonna be
they
a
gotta
Hall of
start
Famer.
hating on him. They gonna start putting respect on him now that he done.
That's how
they
it
gonna
is,
still
man.
they gonna still hate.
They did the same thing to Kobe because Kobe they hated Kobe, but then when Kobe passed away, then everybody want to give him his flowers. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they used to talk junk about Kobe. I know a lot of people like I ain't studying Kobe. Then next thing he had died, I'm like everybody was like, oh, I love Kobe, man. We love Kobe. Like what? I'm like,
That's all this noise from.
I didn't feel like they love Kobe, but maybe so. I don't know, but yeah. But
Yeah,
man, yeah, it's unfortunate to see him go, but man, we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Fandom and Flavor,
flavor.
man.
Yeah. Another episode. We got one down, another one down. So yeah,
Yeah.
y'all definitely like, comment, share. Actually, and matter of fact, I'll leave y'all with this question: what do y'all think the post credit scene was in Spider-Man: Brand New Day? Is it him getting
Yeah.
teleported to the where Doomsday going on, or is another Spider-Man, or is it showing another Spider-Man in a different world? We don't know. I don't know. That don't. It just shows the
Hey,
spider blip
spoiler
that
alert.
pops up. Oh yeah, I mean, you
So
made it to the end of the video. You're right. Yeah, I'm
I was
just
just kidding.
saying.
I'm just kidding.
2 weeks. Hey, they made $2 billion. You ain't seen it by now. I don't know what you doing. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
that is
doing.
true. That is true. But yeah, man, definitely go see that movie. Hey, also, hey, leave your comment as far as the rankings too. You want to say, hey, you don't
Yeah,
agree with our rankings? Hey, speak on
let
it.
us know.
Speak on it.
Yeah,
Man, but we appreciate y'all tuning in for an episode. Like Aaron said, like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please get the word out. Please share.
y'all.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Yep.
And hey, another one wrapped up, man.
We done. Hey, that's it. Hey, that's a
Deuces.
wrap. Deuces.